Hey guys, so for today's video I'm finally jumping on the assumptions trend. I've seen a ton of people doing this and I thought it'd be quite fun to join in. So a few weeks ago now I think, I asked you guys to assume some things about me on Instagram, and I have my phone here with all of the assumptions and I'm just going to sit and go through each one and answer them for you. So yeah, let's just get into it, shall we? So the first assumption is you're quite shy but getting more confident. I would definitely say this is true. I've always been quite a shy person. Like even in school I was always like the quiet one, I guess. So yeah, I'd say that's definitely true. But through blogging and starting YouTube and stuff, that in itself has helped me build a bit of confidence. And then I feel like as I've gotten older I've just gained confidence anyway. So yeah, I still have my moments where I can be quite quiet and quite shy. But there are also situations where I feel quite outgoing and confident. So yeah, that one is definitely true. I am still kind of shy, but definitely getting more confident. The next one is you love making YouTube videos. Again, yes, this is definitely true. I love filming, I love editing, I love the whole process. Yes, so I love making YouTube videos. I definitely want to eventually get better at editing and stuff as well though. But yeah, kind of short answer there, but yeah, I love making YouTube videos. I love uploading them. I love when I get like a nice response or like a nice comment. So yeah, you've stuck to your New Year's resolutions. I'd say I have and I haven't currently. I tend not to make New Year's resolutions. I will make more yearly goals. So for example, I have a blog post up on my goals for this year, which I will link in the description. But yeah, I will tend to make goals for the whole year rather than just the new year. Just because I feel like it's better to give yourself longer to do these things. But one thing I did set pretty much in the beginning of January was I decided I was going to start stretching every single day. Well, I stretch Monday to Friday, so not every single day. But yeah, I decided to do that. So I think probably about mid-January maybe, I went to Aldi and bought a yoga mat, as they were pretty cheap there. And it's a pretty good mat. Yeah, and I now stretch most mornings, Monday to Friday. I've started a 30-day ab workout, which is on my 2019 goals list. And I think I'm on like day 20 of that, so I've got 10 days left of that. So there are ones I've stuck to, and then there are ones that are a little bit harder to stick to that I'm going to do, I just haven't got to yet. So yeah, I hope that answers that one. I feel like I kind of went on a little bit of a ramble instead. The next one is, I think that you would happily stop by if you see that someone needs help. I guess it's one of those things where you have to say you don't know unless you're in that kind of situation, but I would like to think that I would. I like helping people, I like being kind to people, I like just being a nice person. So yeah, I'd like to think that I would. I'd like to think that I would stop if I saw someone who needed my help, but you know, you never know unless you're in that situation. But yeah, I'd like to think I would. You haven't been doing YouTube a long time. This one is definitely true. I started YouTube last May. I think it was something like May the 20th or something. So I've been doing it nearly a year now. And like I said before, I love it. I love filming, I love editing. And yeah, I hope to be doing this for a long time. Next are a couple that kind of actually got me thinking of how to answer them in like the right way. So the first one is, you're religious. This isn't something I really talk about, but I would say yes, to some extent. I definitely believe in God, in Jesus, in all of that kind of stuff, but on the other hand, we don't go to church. So I've always grown up believing all of this stuff and being told all of this stuff. And I'll read like Bible quotes online whenever I get the chance. But we've never been that family that go to church every Sunday. Like, it's just never been a thing. But yeah, I would definitely say I myself am religious, like to some extent. I know some people probably would disagree the fact I don't go to church, but I mean, I think the last time I went to a church was for like a christening or something. So we go for like events and stuff, like christenings, weddings, stuff like that, but we definitely don't go like every week or like for like on a Sunday. But yeah, that actually makes me think of a quote I read, and this may seem a tad off topic, but in 2016 when I went to go see Justin Bieber's Purpose tour with my friend, we both bought a program book, and I remember coming home and I was looking through it, and I don't know that I'll get this exactly right, but there's a quote in there that I thought was quite interesting from Justin that says something along the lines of, you don't have to go to church to be a Christian. Just because you go to Taco Bell doesn't make you a taco. And I just thought it was really interesting, like it was a really interesting way to look at it. I feel like I'm kind of rambling on this question, but to sum it up, I would definitely consider myself religious, but we don't go to church every week or like anything like that. We've never done that. Next one is, you're rich. No, I am not rich in any way. First off, speaking for just myself, I don't even have a job currently, so I definitely am not rich myself. And we're not rich, but I'd say, like, this is the one that got me thinking. I was talking to my mum about this. I was like, how do I put this? But yeah, we're not rich, but we're like in the middle, you know? Like, I feel like that's the best way to put it. We're like in the middle, in a nice place. Trust me, if I was rich, there would be a Lamborghini outside this house. So no, I am not rich. The next one is, I think you're an only child. No. If you have read my first blog post or watched my first ever YouTube video, I will link both of those below. Both are pretty cringy, but the YouTube video is probably the most cringy. But if you have ever watched that video or read that blog post, you will know I mentioned in both of those things that I'm not an only child. I have one older sister and one younger sister. So yeah, that answers that one. Moving on to the final assumption, this person actually DM'd me. I guess it was just easier to fit all of these things. But she actually assumed about 3 or 4 things. So I'm gonna read out the entire DM and then just pick apart each bit. Okay, so it says, okay, so to me you come across very brainy, quite quiet, keep yourself to yourself, but you know what you like. Healthy eater, maybe vegan, and you love cats and dogs. Okay, starting at the beginning. To me, you come across quite brainy. I don't know, like, I guess this is the type of question you have to ask like a friend, but in my opinion, I've always been like smart, but I've never been like extremely smart. Like, I'd say I'm smart enough. I got okay grades, like I did okay. But I'm definitely not super brainy that I was getting like A's and B's, and like the highest I got was a C, I think. But yeah, so I'm definitely not super brainy, but I like to think I'm smart, or at least smart enough. I love learning new things. I still love learning even though I've not been in school in like 6 years. It feels weird when I say it out loud. But yeah, so I'd like to think I'm smart, but I'm definitely not super brainy. Like I say, I was never getting A's or anything in school, but I did okay. Quite quiet, keep yourself to yourself. This kind of goes back to the first one, I think, about being quite shy but getting more confident. I am a pretty quiet person usually. I'm not like super loud or anything like that. And there are moments I do like to just keep myself to myself and just kind of not blend in, but I don't know how to put it. I assume you guys will probably know what I mean. But yeah, so I can be quite quiet, but again, like I said in the beginning, I can also be quite outgoing when I want to be, depending who I'm with and where I am, and I guess obviously what tone is appropriate. But yeah, so I am quite a quiet person. I do sometimes like to keep myself to myself, but in certain situations I will still come across kind of confident. Healthy eater, maybe vegan. I'd like to say I eat healthy enough. Like, I definitely am not like strict healthy all the time, but I definitely balance it out quite well. I feel like most of my meals are fairly like not healthy, but like in the middle, and then every now and then I'll have like a McDonald's or something, but like I'm not eating them constantly, obviously. But I'm definitely not vegan. I don't think I could do that. Like, props to anyone who can, like that's amazing, but I just couldn't. But no, I'm not vegan, although I would like to try the vegan for 24 hours challenge, or maybe even a week after filming that. So let me know in the comments if you would like to see a 24-hour vegan challenge, and then maybe I'll do like a week and just see how it goes, because I'm interested to find out what it's like to be vegan. But like I said, I just definitely don't think I could do that constantly. And the final one, you love cats and dogs. Yeah. I love pretty much all animals. I don't know if you can see Chase here on the chair he's not supposed to be on, and then Blaze is back here. So we have 2 dogs, and then we had another dog before we got Blaze, who I actually have a blog post on, which I will link below. But yeah, we have 2 dogs, Chase and Blaze. So yeah, I definitely love dogs, but I feel like I like all animals too. Like, I'm definitely more of a dog person, but like I'll stroke a cat if I see one, or like I like horses, I like turtles and sea animals. Like, I like pretty much all animals. I just personally am more of a dog person, and so I would I feel like even when I move out I will probably have a dog, because I've just grown up with dogs. Okay, so those are all the assumptions. I hope I answered them well enough for you. I feel like I went on a bit of a ramble through this video. Like, I don't actually remember a lot of what I just said. I've rambled on that long. But I hope I answered them well enough for you guys. Thank you to those of you who sent in more than one assumption. I really appreciate that. I mean, I appreciate all your assumptions, but thank you especially to those who sent more than one. You really helped me out with this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up, and give it a thumbs up also if you would like to see a part 2 to this at some point. I think it'd be quite fun to do a part 2. I'm not gonna lie, when I first posted asking for assumptions, it did make me a little nervous, but everyone's been really kind and really nice, so thank you. Like I say, I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe down below. I recently hit 30 subscribers again after losing it before in December, and I would love to get to 40 soon, or 35. So yeah, hit subscribe. I'm trying to post a little bit more regularly, but we'll see how that goes depending on when I have time to film, when I have ideas, all that kind of stuff. So that is all for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Give it a huge thumbs up if you did. I know I've already said that, but I'm just going to say it again. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon for more videos. Bye guys!